Imagine a world without the world's fifth largest company by market capitalization.
Amazon, the online retailer, says it's cutting 9,000 employees in the coming week.
Amazon going to close several Amazon Go stores across the country.
Yes, I'm talking about Amazon. It's hard to fathom, right? But what if I told you that this e-commerce behemoth, which seemed invincible for years, is now showing signs of stress and seems like it can no longer hold? Shocking as this fact may be, it may not come as a surprise to many, especially those who have been following recent developments at the company. Less than a year ago, Sean Hollister, The Verge's founding member and senior editor, exposed the company for sharing user data with the police without first getting user consent. It gets worse. In a letter to Senator Edward Markey, dated July 1st, 2022, the company admitted that it had given law enforcement access to private Ring videos on 11 occasions over the past 7 months. All this time, the owners of the Amazon Ring cameras were not notified, nor was their consent sought. If this sounds scary, the company has done much more that will scare the skin off your scalp. In the past 5 years alone, the tech giant and retailer has been accused of a litany of misdeeds and commissions that the law and the public frown upon. For example, authorities in the United Kingdom and the United States have accused the Jeff Bezos-linked company of avoiding paying its fair share of taxes. The company has faced numerous allegations of mistreating its workers, especially in its warehouses, where workers have reported long hours, low wages, high turnover, unsafe conditions, surveillance, and retaliation. And it has faced accusations for abusing its monopoly power over sellers on its marketplace. And now it seems Amazon has run out of rope, and numerous signs show it may hang on it soon. Here is why this development matters. Amazon is the fifth largest company in the world and dominates critical sectors, including technology and retailing. Its demise will undoubtedly affect you, whether directly or indirectly. But as they always say, every person who prepares is one less person who panics in a crisis. So please, make yourself comfortable and walk with me on this journey as we explore the 10 most glaring signs that Amazon is in huge trouble right now. Be sure to watch to the end, because I will share crucial tips to help keep your wallet safe from an Amazon-led crisis. Please show your support with a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. Sign 1. The company's profit engine is sputtering. Amazon launched Amazon Web Services, AWS, which provides on-demand cloud computing products and services in 2006. Since then, the segment has been the company's profit engine. For example, the share of AWS in Amazon's total revenue and profit was approximately 10% and 50%, respectively, in Q4 2018. This share increased steadily in the following years, with AWS's share of Amazon's revenue being 13% and 70% share of profit as of Q4 2021. In fact, in Q4 2021, the AWS segment grew faster than the company's core business, e-commerce, with a year-on-year revenue growth rate of 40%. This tells you that AWS is now the core business, and any disturbance reverberates across the organization. But the honeymoon appears to be coming to a screeching halt as competitors like Microsoft Azure gain more ground. Analysts such as Forbes magazine's Peter Cohen argues that AWS overcharges customers, enabling it to generate abnormal profits. The problem is that AWS is doing this when most companies that rely on its services are struggling. Cohen mentioned Sushi Cloud and Wasabi Technologies as two clients on AWS's receiving end in the quest for higher profits. But according to Cohen's article in Forbes magazine, AWS's profitability depends on how well it can lock customers in, sell them more services, and make it expensive for them to leave, these upstarts say. Despite the aggressive pricing strategy, the AWS revenue only grew by 15.8% in Q1 2023. A far cry from the 40% posted in 2021. If this trend continues, Amazon's cash cow could dry up, sending the company into crisis mode. Sign 2. Data privacy concerns. Amazon collects vast amounts of customer data through various products, including Echo speakers, smart displays, Fire TV, and Ring cameras and doorbells. One, therefore, understands the storm the public and politicians raised when it was revealed that the company shared private user data with law enforcement agencies. Responding to questions from Senator Ed Markey, the company said, so far this year, as of July 1st, 2022, Ring has provided videos to law enforcement in response to an emergency request only 11 times. Due to overall data privacy concerns, several of Amazon's products, including Alexa, face challenges. In fact, various reports indicate the future of the Alexa department is unknown. Sign 3. Warehouse workers' strikes. Amazon has been among the top 2 world's most admired companies for 7 years running. It has also been ranked favorably in the United States' most attractive employers list, the 4th best for computer science, and 10th for business students in 2022. But amid the flurry of accolades, Amazon's public image continues to deteriorate under the weight of accusations that the company mistreats workers, pays horribly low, and prevents them from unionizing. Recently, the workers protested the move by the company to crack down on unionizing activities. Amazon workers in Georgia walked out to demand $24 an hour, but instead of raises, Amazon gave them chips and cornhole games. They wanted a raise, but Amazon gave them lays. These unfair labor practices have set Amazon on the path towards destruction. Sign 4. Concerns over monopoly power. In 2020, the House Judiciary Antitrust Subcommittee released a report that examined America's tech giants, specifically targeting Facebook, Google, Apple, and Amazon. The lawmakers submitted that Amazon had significant and durable market power in the country's online retail market. But the report's highlight was the submission that Amazon abuses its monopoly power, especially in their relationship with third-party sellers operating on the company's proprietary marketplace. Sign 5. Regulatory scrutiny. Borrowing from the Antitrust Subcommittee, the Securities and Exchange Commission filed a lawsuit against Amazon on April 6, 2022. Investigations are ongoing. Other jurisdictions across the Atlantic, including the European Union and the United Kingdom, have also taken legal steps against Amazon regarding its monopoly power. The scrutiny has intensified in the face of several accusations warehouse workers across different locations have raised. Sign 6. Product quality issues. Amazon prides itself on the quality of the products its third-party sellers offer. In fact, the retailer has a manual for all sellers on its marketplace to follow to ensure no defective or undesirable items finds itself in the marketplace. Nevertheless, quality is a real problem in the marketplace. A recent CNBC report noted that the retailer has a massive returns problem, stemming from issues that range from poor quality to defective items. The problem is that these returns have a dark side that is hurting the environment. Tobin Moore, CEO of return solutions provider Optoro, told CNBC that these returns have resulted in approximately 6 billion pounds of waste being sent to landfills yearly, along with 16 million metric tons of carbon dioxide emissions. To put it into perspective, this amount of waste and emissions is comparable to what would be produced by 3.3 million Americans within a year. Sign 7. Negative public perception. Mounting returns that end up in landfills, exacerbating climate problems, cases of mistreated, overworked, and underpaid workers, and Amazon constantly being in the press for regulatory scrutiny and lawsuits have developed a massive dent in the company's reputation. A Business Insider report in 2018 established that Amazon was no longer the favorite for many, especially in the categories of workplace and citizenship. The company was under fire from late-night show hosts and politicians like Bernie Sanders for harsh working conditions and low pay for its fulfillment center employees. What's worse, much more bad press has followed since then, tarnishing the brand. Anna Angelovska, a research director at the Reputation Institute, quipped that Amazon still has space to cultivate a positive reality among customers in the United States and worldwide, but the management must begin with changing from within. Going by recent reports about the company engaging in union-busting activities and other unfair labor practices, it is apparent that Angelovska's words will never find an ear in the company, which puts its business in jeopardy. Sign 8. Struggles with international expansion. With perception dirtying in the domestic market, the smartest thing to do is look for more business abroad, right? Although this is not entirely the foundation on which Amazon built its quest to expand internationally, it surely must have been a consideration. The company built its first international site for the UK market in 1998, after which it quickly spread its wings to more markets. But a Financial Times analysis discloses that international sales are continuously slower. For example, while domestic sales soared, doubling between 2013 and 2016, the international markets did not keep up. According to a Marketplace Pulse analysis, Amazon's international sales compared to the sum of North America and international sales peaked in Q1 2008 at 48.59%. However, it has been a steep decline since, with the most recent value in Q1 2023 being 27.47%, down by minus 6% year over year from 29.4%. Sign 9. Growing competition. For a long time, Amazon.com was the only e-commerce platform one would mention off the top of their head. Slowly but surely, other retailers popped up in the online space. These retailers have been eating Amazon's lunch for the past 5 years, although the conglomerate keeps the first position in the meantime. In 2019, Amazon.com was the largest online retailer by sales, accounting for 54.4% of the total sales by the top 5 e-commerce sites globally, the others being JD.com, Walmart, Alibaba.com, and Apple.com respectively. But this share has been increasingly eroding, 53.8% in 2020, 53.6% in 21, 53.4% in 2022, and 53.3% thus far in 2023. Another perspective of Amazon's declining primacy in global online retail is its tepid international success, defined by the failure to conquer 2 major international markets, China and India. In 2019, Amazon closed its marketplace in China, and in June 2022 announced it would close the Kindle store this year. Sign 10. Lackluster stock market performance. With the market pricing and all the troubles at Amazon, the stock price has been on the receiving end. The Amazon stock has experienced incredible volatility this year, climbing to an historic peak of $146.57 in February, but then lurching to a 52-week low of $81.43 in May. Although the stock has since recovered some of its losses, trading at around $125 as of June 12th, the uninspired fluctuation of the once most attractive stock on NASDAQ is sufficient evidence that there is trouble in paradise. The facts cannot be denied. Amazon's reign as the undisputed leader we recognized 5 years ago has changed. So how can you protect yourself from a potential crisis arising from Amazon's issues escalating into a full-scale catastrophe? The following suggestions may prove beneficial. Expand your e-commerce options. If you primarily rely on Amazon for buying or selling, it's wise to investigate additional platforms like eBay, Walmart, Etsy, or Alibaba. Broaden your cloud computing and streaming service choices. Businesses and content creators who mainly utilize Amazon Web Services for cloud computing or Amazon Prime Video for streaming should evaluate other options, such as Microsoft Azure, Google Cloud Platform, Netflix, Hulu, or YouTube Premium. These alternatives may provide various benefits, including reduced cost, enhanced performance, increased security, or a more diverse selection. Stay informed and prepared. If you found this information useful, please show your appreciation by clicking the thumbs up button and subscribing. Please comment below with your valuable insights and thoughts, and do not forget to share the video with your loved ones. Thanks for watching, and watch this one next.